What is up, everyone? I hope you are well. I am joined by Caps, and actually, I am Caps. I am joined by Deeks and Shades. I have no idea what's going on, guys. Listen, I'm all over the place. My screen stopped working literally as we're about to go on the stream, so I'm having to run 3 things now of one screen. So I apologize if it comes across a little jitty, guys. While I'm doing some quick admin things and getting the TikTok running on live, say hello. Ask people, what lovely people, what's good, and give your thoughts on how, if you're looking forward to All In.
Hi guys, welcome back to the Sorry, dude. Hi guys, welcome back to the first stream. We haven't been here for a few weeks because we've been busy doing other things. Sorry about that.
Yeah, we've been on holiday,
but we are now back. We're all caught up with everything, and yes, I'm very excited about this pay-per-view tonight for AEW. It's going to be good pay-per-view. I think it's going to be exciting and explosive tomorrow.
Wembley, man. It's going to be it's going to be fun. It's going to be really, really fun. Obviously, unfortunately, we're not going to be there. Obviously, the podcast came late, so on and so forth. Shades, are you looking forward to AEW?
Yeah. When you've got Will Ospreay and Bryan Danielson, you know, 2 brilliant, talented people, and it's in Wembley. It's in London. How can you not be happy for it?
Hometown, baby. I'm actually really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. Obviously, and that's not to say that I don't look forward to any other PLEs and pay-per-views, whatever you want to call them. I still can't get my head around this conversation, by the way. Is it PLE, pay-per-view, or whatever?
I grew up in pay-per-view.
Yeah.
I'm saying I grew up pay-per-view.
They both mean the same. Listen, lads. They both mean the same thing. Give me money, you watch the show.
Yeah, exactly that. But hey, that's the way cookie crumbles.
And it's nicer because it's hometown. Whenever something's hometown, you're excited for it more.
Yeah, exactly that, man. I am actually really, really excited. It's going to be good. It's going to be fun. All right, but let's get to it. Obviously, there's quite a few matches to go through. By the way, we are live on TikTok, so obviously, and our TikTok numbers have been doing really, really well. TikTok and X, our numbers have gone really up recently. So obviously, we really do appreciate everyone giving us a follow and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, we really, really do appreciate it. So thank everyone. Thank you all.
Thank you, guys. Keep it up.
All right, guys, let's get into some wrestling. We've got Kris Statlander coming in first. Let's do the pre-show stuff, shall we? So we've got Kris Statlander and Stokely Hathaway versus Willow, Nightingale, and Tomohiro Ishii. Now, guys, I'll be honest. This isn't one that I'm really going to enjoy. Obviously the feud itself has been up and down. It's obviously with Willow and Kris Statlander. I just feel like the whole thing, obviously Stokely with Statlander. Look, I feel like they tried something and it hit and miss. It worked straight away, and then it took a real big roller coaster dive and didn't do what I think they were planning and hoping to do. Unfortunately, sometimes that's the case. Obviously, this is 0 hour, and it's the first hour of the show. See the kickoff show. Look, honestly, I think if anyone needs to win this, it should be Willow. Yeah, I think it's a great thing for her. And that being said, Kris Statlander, I don't know what would happen if she doesn't get the dub. It wouldn't look good for her, to be honest. Just quick thoughts. I'll go Deeks first. What's your thoughts on this?
Yeah, I like mixed tag matches with men and women in it. It's an interesting dynamic.
Yeah.
Thoughts on the match yourself? It's going to be I think it'll be a decent match. Not probably, I think a match of the night, but a decent match. But yeah, I agree with you what you said though, comment wise. Yeah, it's going to be a match of two halves. If one's going to be one way's going to be good for one person, the other way's going to be bad for someone else.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, I agree with what you said, mate.
Yeah, I can see that. I actually really can see that. Shades, what's your thoughts on that first match?
My thoughts are very similar to you guys. When you have a mixed tag match is fine, but it's like you have two. It's just two one-on-ones.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I get that.
And what I will say is, it's nice when a pre-show has matches.
It is.
You know.
Yeah, fully. I mean, because obviously as WWE fans, we don't get that at all. I mean, we get loads of talking, and that's about it. Really.
We get a rare match, once in a while.
Yeah.
It's so rare. I don't remember the last time.
No, I couldn't tell you one either.
So I'm gonna say at least what a couple months back. I reckon.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm looking forward to the match. You know, it'll be something to watch. It'll be something to, you know, get eyes going on the event that's happening in London.
Yeah, what's your prediction? Are you going for Willow, or are you team Willow or are you Kris Statlander?
Willow.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Willow as well.
Yeah, I see that. I think, to be honest, a lot of people would be as well. Shockingly. Let's go on to now. I'm trying to figure out if this is the 0 hour. So apologies for obviously hopping and skipping around. I don't know if I've got the one with the Patriarchy. So let's go to the Casino Gauntlet match, a guaranteed world title shot. Now, I don't actually know if this is on 0 hour because the way it's
okay, sounds unique.
It's only saying that I've got one match on the card, which is 0 hour. So I'm just going to go with this one first, so the Gauntlet comes out next. So they've only got the one match on the card. Then obviously this is the one I'm going with first. So look, let's go for that one. So Casino Gauntlet match. Look, guys, obviously I know there is a hell of a lot of people that at the moment you've got Orange Cassidy, Mark Briscoe, Kyle O'Reilly, Hangman Adam Page, Evil Uno, Roderick Strong, Dustin Rhodes, Matt Taven, and Mike Bennett. Now look, I think it's really hard to call when you when obviously with things like Casino, because we don't actually know every single person that's involved in the match.
Casino match. What's the rules for this?
It's just like a battle royal, like a battle rumble, kind of just a gauntlet, you know, of that sort of thing, if I remember rightly. But my thinking is, I think if anyone's going to come out in this Casino Royal match, the rumor is it could be Ricochet.
Well, no one's heard anything from him for months. So.
Well, obviously on our TikTok, obviously we keep posting, updating, and all that kind of stuff. I'll put the graphics up. Obviously, I'll stick them in a group chat as well. Obviously, Ricochet signing a multi-year deal with AEW.
Oh yes,
it's 100%. That's confirmed. And apparently he's flying to London. So with that being said, my thoughts are, I don't know who's going to win the match, but I do have a suspicion that we will see a Ricochet appearance.
I'll be very, very happy. I'm happy you mentioned that, because we've all missed Ricochet. You know, we've all missed Ricochet being in the ring.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what brand you're on or what company you work for. If you are that good, you deserve to be in the ring. You deserve to be in the top ranks.
Oh, mate.
And I just hope that this journey with AEW lets him go into those top ranks.
Yeah, exactly.
This guy has been floating around top rank status for years. He should have been there years ago.
Bro, this
He's
is
a
the thing,
talent and a half.
He was so good in NXT. Went up to the main roster, had a really decent start, slowed down, picked up, slowed down, picked up. It's just been for a couple of years now. It's been inconsistent. I hope he does wonders in AEW. I think if anything, that's That's where it's going to thrive. So look, I think without making a guess or a prediction of who we think might be coming out or who's going to win, I think it's a joint decision that I think Ricochet could appear.
If he appears, mate, he's got to win it. He can't not appear and not win it. He's got to.
Imagine.
Screw your no prediction. Ricochet to win, Ricochet to appear.
All right. Let's do that.
He's getting excited. I'm not. I'm giving it a claim. If the rumors are all are true and confirms tonight it is true, they will not let him fly over for nothing.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, so let's go for the AEW World Tag Team Championships triple threat. So we've got FTR. Obviously, you'll know who they are. The Young Bucks and the Acclaimed. Look, I think with the AEW stuff, AEW versus the Elite, with obviously the thing basically the company versus the EVPs, obviously being the Young Bucks. I think it's kind of run its course. I like the angle that they went for. I like the idea of the FTR and the Young Bucks obviously going at it again in London. Obviously, they had a match last year at London. That was great. Adding the Acclaim to it is obviously an extra thing. It would be nice to see something else happen, though. Obviously, the FTR and the Young Bucks have gone back and forward. Obviously, Young Bucks being the champions. I can actually see the Acclaimed maybe taking a win here and taking the titles off the Young Bucks. So I'll go Deeks first. FTR, Young Bucks are Acclaimed. Who are you quickly picking?
I'm gonna go Acclaimed.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other two teams I think are going to be distracted by each other, and they're going to sneak in for the win.
I can see it. Yeah. I would also say I could possibly see Billy Gunn, Daddy Ass, sitting obviously on the right there to Matt's car start. Maybe he gets involved. Maybe he gets the win.
Yeah.
Shades.
Oh, definitely the Acclaimed.
Yeah. You know why?
100%.
Because everyone loves the Acclaimed.
Everyone does. You know, and the Acclaimed will look better with gold.
Yeah, man. It'll be good. It will be good. Obviously, I think that'll be the first tag team titles as a team. Because they'll know they've won the trios. All right, let's kind of skip down onto the next one. So we've got, I'm trying to get the bloody picture of the Patriarchy. I can't find a damn thing. Bang, there we go. That's why, because it was sitting that way. For some reason, this is the only graphic I can find, so I do apologize. Obviously, we've got Christian Cage and the Patriarchy versus the Bang Bang Gang, which is Jay White and co. Actually, it's not Jay White and co. It's the Guns, Austin and Colten, obviously versus the House of Black, and we have like an additional team sitting here.
Mystery team.
A mystery team on our top right. Sorry, it was. I was saying it was. Juice Robinson, Austin Gunn, Colten Gunn, House of Black. Oh, and it's versus Pac and the Blackpool Combat Club. That's the other mystery one up on the top right. Obviously, this graphic is giving me the question marks. Obviously, that wasn't confirmed then. Thoughts on the idea of obviously it being Pac? My thing is obviously, so obviously Pac's the British guy. That's the other guy I should have put in the middle with this graphic, by the way. Don't know why I didn't think of that. As you can see, English guys, so we put the British people on the screen. That's favoritism, right, guys? That's how it does. That's how we do it.
Yeah.
Because we're biased in England,
my thinking is, I don't actually know if the trio titles change hands on this. What I would say, if it goes anywhere, I would like it to go to the Bang Bang Gang, because I love them. They're just with Juice back, got Austin and Colten, and obviously Jay White and Juice just as the Bang Bang Gang are incredible. What a team! But I think Pac and the Blackpool Combat Club being in that extra position is very much like Pac wants his shot at Wembley and he wants to shine. Obviously, this being in a ladders match, it would be crazy if it wouldn't happen. So I could actually see Pac and the BCC having to join forces for a little bit longer, and in doing so, he gets his Wembley moment and then turns on them, because then the moment's still on him. So I don't know how it'll work. I'll leave the graphic up, guys. What's your thoughts on this?
Bang, bang, bang for the win.
Yeah, I was not saying that.
It's quite
We're
unanimous.
biased. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's who I want to see win at the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly. The one that I'm not actually a fan of, I'll be honest. I couldn't get the graphic for. I looked everywhere and every graphic looked really, really abysmal. It's Chris Jericho versus Hook for the FTW Championship. Look, I feel like Jericho's kind of outplayed his position. We've had the graphic, I'll put it up, sorry. But I feel like Jericho's now in a position where, like, what do we do? Basically, Jericho took the title from Hook, right? And then for the last 3 months, Hook's been chasing it. So if Hook gets it back, he's no further forward than where he was, and now he's got the FTW Championship again. The only stipulation that's in place is it's the last chance for the FTW Championship. If Hook loses, he can never challenge for the FTW Championship again as long as Jericho is champion. So with that in place, it's a question of, do they actually pull the trigger and allow Hook not to win it so he can't challenge for it and moving forward? Or are they going to go the other way and have Hook win it so then we can get past this feud? To be honest, look, we grew up from the 90s in like WWF, WCW time, and I appreciate Jericho for his work rate and what he's done, but as a biz smart guy in wrestling, I think he needs to give it to Hook because Hook is a future guy in wrestling. So for me, Hook takes the win for that. What's your guys' thoughts?
Jericho for the win, Y2J.
Wow. Okay, that's easy done. Diggs?
Hook just made the list.
See, I'm not going to back my fellow Shades there. I'm going to back my fellow Caps. Sorry, Shades. I'm going to go for Caps. Go with a Hook man to get for the win.
Yeah. All right, let's get into something a little meatier, guys. Let's Jack Perry versus Darby Allin in an AEW All-In coffin match.
Oh,
Can
easy.
the scapegoat escape and be the man still standing and not left in a coffin? Because, man, I'm telling you, with this entire CM Punk fiasco that happened at All-In last year, the real glass, the Cranberry River, the suspension, the CM Punk leaving and going to WWE and Jack Perry getting the shit on it, and the footage airing and all this stuff. Look, it's been an absolutely insane year of AEW, All-In, Brawling, and all that crap, right? But I'm telling you, the one person that's really been able to come out of this as a new character, obviously he was turning heel in the process of this, but I feel like this really solidified and he really grew from this, is Jack Perry. So look, I appreciate Darby Allin for what he does, his work rate and his commitment and the way that he puts his body on the line. But I really think to solidify him as a real solid champion, Jack Perry has to walk out. He has to walk out as champion.
No.
Disagree?
Yeah.
Wow.
I love Darby. Darby does so much for AEW.
Yeah, he does.
So much.
Mm-hmm.
Even back when Sting was running the ropes, you know, Darby deserves the title. Jack deserves the title. It's a 50-50 tough one. You know, he deserves to keep it. Darby deserves to win it. It's just the problem when you've got two workhorses in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
So you pick Jack, I pick Darby, and we pass over to good old Deeks, old good buddy, who's finally going to agree with me.
Yes, you're right. I will agree with you. I am going to go Darby too.
Oh my god! Unbelievable. As someone that has basically the same style hair and beard as Darby Allin, as Jack Perry, how can you then go with the guy that's dressed as half as a skeleton? I can't believe it.
That's my reason why I'm going over him, because he looks like a skeleton. And I can't get a skeleton in the coffin.
You kind of got it right. He has the hair and beard as Jack, and the same amount of tattoos as Darby.
I'm a crossbreed guy, sorry.
All right, let's go for
that is the match I'm most looking forward to.
Yeah, really.
That match will be a banger.
It will be. All right, look, this is the match that one of the matches that I'm looking forward to, and I think it's unanimous of the answer. Will Ospreay versus MJF for the AEW International Championship. Now, I'm just saying.
I don't want to give an answer.
Obviously, with this one, it's the American title that they're talking about, obviously, which was changed because of MJF. Man, the feud between these two has been heating up so much. I think it's been both guys' best work in a very long time, especially Will Ospreay. People that say that he can't cut a promo and he can't do storytelling, his promos have been absolutely incredible. So, look, I know it's hometown advantage and all that, but if Will Ospreay doesn't walk out as champion, we riot. You understand that? We riot. It's a fact.
Like the guys are going to go out and fight everybody off.
We riot if he doesn't walk out as champion. Will Ospreay to be crowned the international champion in Wembley on his home turf needs to happen.
I would love to see that. Hold on while I lock the door real quick. I really want to see MJF win.
What?
Traitor!
You are no longer welcome in this country.
No, I have to stick with the guy that got me into like right back into wrestling. It was watching MJF back in the day.
He's so good, isn't he?
Traitor.
So MJF is such a talent.
Kick him out. That's it.
But yeah. So all right, Dix, who are you going with? I'm assuming you're going with Will Ospreay.
Yes, I am.
100%. He's been, by the way, he's been posting a lot on online and trying to teach everyone from America how to have a full English breakfast. So if anyone gets a chance, check it out, because Will Ospreay is something special when it comes to 3 eggs on a full English breakfast.
I had 4 earlier.
I know.
I had 4 earlier and 6 rashers of bacon, half a tin of beans, 2 slices fried bread, and then all the other bits and pieces on the side.
Never fry up, mate. You got to whack it all in there, a whole lot. Pile it up much as you can.
Right.
If you're truly British, you walk into a cafe and you ask for everything behind the counter.
Yeah. Give me the special. Everything.
All
right, let's talk about the CEO, Mercedes Moné, going against DMD Britt Baker. Dr. Britt Baker, should I say. Apologies. TBS Championship. I'll be honest. I've been very up and down with this feud. Mercedes has come in as a face, gradually, quickly, very quickly, actually turned heel, because the crowd just didn't lap up what they thought. I think they thought she was coming in as a face was going to be a great idea. Ended up her becoming a heel was a better idea. Yeah, like
this is an easy one.
I feel like this has been another swing and a miss. The promos have been lackluster at times. There's been moments where it's been really, really good. I've enjoyed it. But I think, I don't know, for some reason, I hope it's just microphone work where they haven't clicked. And in ring, they find that magic moment, that magic spark, and the light bulb goes off and they click and they put on a fucking insane match. But
this is an easy one.
I'm honestly, I'm going Britt Baker.
Mercedes Moné.
Oh my god. Deeks, who are you going with?
I'm going to go see a doctor, please, mate.
Yeah, I don't blame you. The doctor shall see you now. But yeah, for me, Britt Baker. I think, as I said, like guys, I mean, we've discussed it obviously off air. I don't know why, but their microphone skills haven't clicked. But in general, in ring work, both of them are phenomenal. So I hope it's just a case of, okay, this didn't work this time, it didn't work this time, but let's tell the story that we want to tell in the ring. You know, and we know that both of them are capable of this.
It could be just bad script work.
Well, they're more free there. So I don't
know. Are they really?
Yeah. So I don't know if it's a case of they're more free. The things that they want to say, they just aren't delivering. I'm not sure. Honestly, I'm not sure. It'd be nice to kind of sit down after a show and like properly dissect it, break it down, and see where things are different. Obviously, with WWE, it was very micromanaged. So Mercedes is still stuck in a mind frame of it being organized and micromanaged. Her going into a company that's not like that, is different because her promos were the way that promos are now are very much the same when she was in Japan. So I feel she kind of hasn't found her foot in the
She sounds like a girl that
needs some time to come around.
Yeah, I hope she does. She's a great wrestler. You know,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not saying she isn't. She's phenomenal in the ring. It's just her mic work just isn't up to par at times. And I think when you have someone that isn't up to par, then you have someone else in Britt Baker that is okay on the mic but great in the ring. You need someone to lead the feud, and I don't think both of them have not been microphone champion enough to do that. That's my worry. So that's what I'm saying. Their in-ring work, I think, is going to tell that story that their microphone work couldn't do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my prediction at least for that.
Yeah.
That makes sense, mate. Makes sense. Maybe two girls need a script to follow up. Maybe.
I'll tell you what. Talking about stories, let's segue to Timeless Toni Storm versus Mariah May at AEW World Championship. Like, I've been waiting to say this, right? Since this feud started, obviously the turn from Mariah May onto Toni Storm, right? The one thing that I've been wanting to say, and I was like, I'm not going to say anything yet. I'm going to keep it off X because I feel like it might, if it gets stuck, I'm like, I'm not going to be the one to coin that, right? But is the Timeless One's time up? Is Toni Storm going to walk away without her title? Because Mariah May has absolutely stolen the show. Like the heel turn that she done, winning the Owen Hart Cup, and obviously then going on straight over to the cup, you know, hitting Toni Storm with the title, and then taking off Toni Storm's shoe and then whacking her on the head and like, cutting her open and man, cinema. There's moments in wrestling when you think, holy shit. And this is one of those moments. And again, I think it's been absolutely incredible. The work rate from between them. Again, it's roller coaster because it started off really well. She done the turn. She done everything was great. It was a great build. It kind of fizzled out a little, you know. So I don't know. Was the turn too early? I don't know. But
it's very easy to call.
It's got to be Mariah May, right?
Yeah,
it has to be.
Before I give my prediction, can you get a picture again, please?
I can indeed.
Oh dear, here we go.
Why does Toni Storm look like she's come back from the 30s?
So this is this Timeless gimmick, right? Obviously, so all this time she's like, since she's done the stuff with Soraya and that, after that, she kind of became timeless. So she's like
she's been in the 30s.
Yeah. So the whole character obviously come from an idea of Tony Khan seeing a film. I can't remember what the film is. Guys in the comments, let us know what the film is, please. And he got inspired from that, so this character come from there. But I think we've slowly been seeing a transition and transformation of Toni Storm going back to her roots. So I don't know how they're going to play it. I would like to see Toni Storm come out as the old Toni Storm. However, I don't think that's going to happen yet. But I want to see Mariah May come out as something to do with the old look of Toni Storm to play the mind games. But Mariah May needs to win this here. This is the perfect time for Toni to drop the title and for someone else to take the ball and move on with it. Because there's only so much of a good thing you can get. And I will say the same thing. It got to a point with Roman Reigns where it was like, okay, it's getting boring now. And I'm not saying that Toni Storm by any form is boring. But because it's such a niche character, there's only so far you can go before you think, okay, this needs to change. But yeah, so that's my prediction. What's your thoughts?
Go on, Chase. What's yours?
Mariah to smash it and win.
So you're going Mariah. I'm going to go Storm. Just for the look, because it freaks me out. So yeah.
Something freaked you out. That's new.
It's hard. Freak me out. All right, it's not easy. It's hard.
Go on.
But that was a freaky vibe. That 30s vibe of the whiteness, making like a ghost, is weird. So yeah. Storm for me. Freaking me out a little bit.
Still, you think she's going to retain?
Yeah, because it's freaking me out. That look.
That's fair enough.
The way, if imagine if all the predictions we did were on who's scariest.
Oh, mate.
Bloody hell. I mean, for a start, Darby Allin's winning this one, and if that's the case. But all right, let's get to the final match. Let's get to the final match, guys. Obviously, we'll run it down after that. All right, so obviously the final match is Swerve Strickland versus Bryan Danielson. But the twist on this is title versus career. If Bryan Danielson even does not walk out as champion, career is over. Now the rumors are, I'm just saying, I'm not saying I agree with them. The rumors are his contract's up, right?
NXT.
It's not going NXT. I think a lot of people are saying, I've seen a lot of people comment saying, if he doesn't win, he's going back to WWE. Now, this is my thing. He's been saying that he wants to retire when he hit a certain year or something. Obviously, he made a promise to his daughter. I'm in two minds about this, right? Look, let me be open and honest, right? Would I like to see Bryan Danielson win the big one in AEW?
In London?
In London. Would I like to see it happen? Yes.
Yeah.
Right? Have I been a big fan have I always been a big fan of Daniel Bryan? No. Or Bryan Danielson. Sorry.
What?
Right? No, I've not been at Deeks, you'll know this. When we were going to WWE shows, right? I was that guy that didn't yes.
Yeah, he would know. Guy. He would know or boo. He would.
Right?
Blasphemy.
I couldn't get my head around this.
It would never yes, never.
I never yes. I didn't enjoy it. I liked the Yes-Mania moment. It was really good. I liked the Planet's Champion that he done. Really good. But I just couldn't get my head around that yes gimmick stuff. Coming to AEW, he's been very different. He's been American Dragon, Daniel Bryan, the Ring of Honor guy. You know, the indie guy that we knew before. But this is my question, right? Honestly, hang on, let me finish this statement quickly. I'll let you jump in. My question is this: Bryan, knowing the business and understanding the business with the amount of experience he has as a veteran, would go out on his back. I don't think he'd want to win the title, retire it, and then have a tournament, because I think that breaks this thing for Swerve. Now, if you want to put the guy over and you're putting your career on the line, 9 out of 10 times the career person wins. But in this instant, I actually think Bryan is going to do a job for Swerve, and I think Swerve's retaining. I think Bryan understands the business that much, and as much as we want him to get that moment, that big, I don't want to say WrestleMania moment, but that big AEW moment in Wembley, their big show in another country, I don't think we're going to get it. I think this is why I think, because by us wanting it to happen, we're going to be like, yes, he gets it. The person that loses just beat Bryan Danielson, who finally got his yes moment. By Bryan Danielson not winning it, it puts Swerve over. Now, if the idea is to boo Swerve and make him a heel, you can't get someone to be a better heel than beating the guy that you really want to win that title before he retires. So Swerve beating him, I think, makes a bigger effect than Bryan actually winning. That's the way I'm looking at it. I think Bryan will look at the psychology like that. So
no, yeah,
I wouldn't be shocked if he doesn't win. Go on, Shades. I'll let you say why you think he's winning.
Because the GOAT should win.
Yeah, but how would you feel though if, let's say, Bryan does win, right? And then the next show he goes, I'm retiring, and then he leaves his boots and the title in the ring. Beautiful shot, beautiful moment. Retired Harry wants to retire. I understand that. I get it. I think it's great. But Swerve's been carrying that title for the last few months now and made something of it. Do you really want to kill another wrestler's run because you feel like Bryan?
Oh, hold on a minute. Now, who says that they can't both lose?
How would that work?
What's the full stipulation for the match?
The stipulation for the match is as follows. I'll read it again for you one time. Is title versus career.
Yeah, is it a normal rules match though?
For AEW World Championship, yeah. Standard match.
If I would just take a double DQ.
But then Daniel Bryanson doesn't get nothing from that, and neither does Swerve.
He keeps his title, and Bryan keeps the career.
Yeah, but I think he wants to retire. That's what the story is
I
about.
don't care.
So, I mean, I see it. It makes sense. But if that's the final match of the night, do you want to go home? Like, is this the shit that we just ended with a double DQ? I don't think Tony would do that. I don't think Tony Khan would do that. I think
I don't think Tony wants to win Bryan's career. I think Bryan will take the title.
All right, that's valid. Deeks, what's your thoughts on this quickly before we end the stream?
I would like Bryan to win it, but I don't want him to win it and destroy the other guy's career by winning it and then forfeiting it next week. So yeah, I'm gonna go the other guy. Sorry.
I don't think it does something for the title in that sense. What lineage and historicness does it add to that? You know?
If rumors are true and Daniel Bryan is leaving in after this match or a couple of weeks after this match is done, him winning the title is pointless.
Exactly. Because if Swerve wins it back, then there was no point in him losing it in the first place. Do you know what I mean? If Bryan retires it, then there's no point in him doing that. What? So because he gets his happy ending? Like I understand the big picture of the happy ending, but I just, from a guy that's a veteran in wrestling, I think he understands the business enough that he doesn't need to have that happy ending. The fans will still cheer his name.
Now, if the Daniel Bryan retires and takes the title with him, that's a different story. And then that gives AEW a chance to make a new title. And a different story.
Now that I would be interested.
Yeah, see, that's a different story.
That I would be interested in.
But he goes, I retire him, but title goes with me. I am the last ever holder of this title. That's a different story.
Yeah.
I'm going to go rogue in this match. I'm calling it now.
If that's the idea they're going with, then fine. Daniel Bryan win it all day long. But if they're not doing that idea, then no. The other guy won it all day long.
What was your final thought?
I'm going to go rogue during this pay-per-view.
All right. Speaking of rogue, I love what you did there. Guys, we are Rogue Energy affiliated. I haven't got my script on me because it's on my other screen, so I can't see nothing. So I'm gonna have to free this one. Guys, we are Rogue Energy affiliated. Whether you are hungry, whether you're thirsty and you need something just to fill that gap, whether you're in the gym and you need something to pick you up, whether you're sleeping. Hey, guys over America, if you're very, very tired and you're annoyed that you got to watch AEW at a really crap time, now you know how the UK
join the club.
You know what's going to help you? Rogue Energy. Right? So use the code The Hounds. That's THEHOUNDS. That's code The Hounds. That's THEHOUNDS at rogueenergy.com. That will get you 10% off of your order. You can only use it once per order, but you can use it on every single one.
You can get flavors like strawberry, blueberry, cherry.
You can indeed.
In cans.
While we're doing some plugs as well, guys. We also have a Discord. We haven't really done much with it yet because it's still kind of growing.
We're still working on it.
Join the Discord. It's right in Hounds of Wrestling search bar. Join that and talk all things AEW and WWE and much more with us. And finally,
if you need a link, it's on the X.
It is on the X. It's on mine and Shade's account. And finally, guys, if you like tier lists and like random videos and shizzle like that, then come on over and listen to our SummerSlam logo tier list that we've done and see where we put that. And also, we've done a Money in the Bank tier list, which was a very long episode. I will say, guys, we've got some more midweek madness videos coming in the next couple of weeks. Obviously, now we're back from holiday. Some things are going to get going again. Going to get the
yeah.
Yeah, they're going to be short videos, 5-minute videos, a couple of long ones. Look, I think that's it for AEW. Obviously, all in predictions. We kind of covered what we needed to cover. Guys, we will be watching it tomorrow. We will be giving you a review on it, potentially. I don't know whether that'll be in the form of something on Twitter, something on TikTok, or something else. But yeah, just join us, give us a follow, give us a like. Also, guys, over on TikTok, what's happening? We see you. Obviously, we look forward to you giving us some more follows. The follows are going up, and obviously, we are really, really appreciative of that. So, obviously, the same with you guys over on X. So, keep following, keep supporting the channel. Until next time, guys, do you want to sign off? Say goodbye or something?
Shade says bye.
Deep as oh.